Hey Johan, Happy New Year. Nice to speak with you again, and I hope you're doing really well to start off 2025.
Hey, yeah, Happy New Year. I'm doing well, and I hope you're doing well too.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, we are. So great to catch up and just discuss the portfolio. And obviously, we've seen some decent growth in property number one, and we expect that to still perform well over the next 3, 4 years, like we discussed. And I know we've already locked in a property two that will be settling later this year as well. So congrats on building that portfolio. How are you feeling?
Cool, thanks. No, I'm feeling great. I didn't realize it'd be this easy and this quick for the property value to go up already.
No, I appreciate that, man. So just want to just go back into, how we started this journey. I remember the first time we spoke, you were basically looking to, go into property, get some capital growth, and you build some wealth. How have you kind of felt that you've secured two properties now and you've seen growth already? And how do you feel in terms of, getting towards your ultimate goals?
I feel a lot more confident getting towards my goal of like owning property somewhere in the hills. Because initially I was looking around and I wasn't really sure how I would go about buying interstate, and that kind of reduced a lot of the opportunities. So I was looking around at the time for apartments here, but the more I looked into it, the more I found like defects and like no capital growth and just a lot of other issues. So yeah, when you reached out to me and we had a chat and it kind of opened up a lot of opportunities. So like from all of that, I'm really glad that I went with you guys, and it's been very little effort from my part. You guys have kind of covered everything for me, and it's been extremely easy. I've just been kind of sitting back, and the portfolio has been going great.
Awesome. And your goal to buy a property in the hills in Sydney, for example, we're looking at price points of, let's say, $2 million approximately to get into this market. Obviously, if you buy an apartment, you're paying a bit less, but then again, there's that kind of compromise on the property type, capital growth, potential defects with the build. So I'm kind of glad we didn't take that road and that, that journey to getting to your ultimate goal. So with the kind of growth we're seeing already, we're scaling this portfolio. Are you a lot more confident now that we'll kind of get to your ultimate dream goal of, that property in Sydney within like a 5 year period?
Yeah, yeah, so much more confident. I had no idea how it would work before this. I was kind of just like looking around and seeing how I could get my foot in the door. But yeah, with you guys, it's like everything's kind of set out. I know how the portfolio is going. I know where I'm going, and I don't have to worry about my goals because you guys have kind of looked into everything already.
I appreciate that, man. And how do you feel about just our strategy in terms of how we kind of mapped out, your purchase process, the ability to buy multiple properties as well, how we selected locations and property types to kind of even help you with your lifestyle and cash flow moving forward? How did you find that whole process and that understanding of, what property types are going to work best for you and in which locations we should be buying in?
Yeah, yeah. I found the strategy meetings really helpful. They felt really like quick as well, quick and easy. And you guys gave me kind of all the options, and then I just kind of like picked what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super useful, and it kind of I knew what I was getting into before I said anything.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I'm glad you enjoyed the experience and that whole strategy piece as well. And do you feel that we've been there across the journey? So even after settlement, do you feel like we've been kind of tracking your property's performance, looking at valuation reports, and getting ready for your next purchases as well?
Yeah, of course. I'm glad that we had the chat on WhatsApp, and you guys send updates whenever something happens. So, and I know you guys are super responsive as well, so I don't have to worry about like being out of the loop or missing out on something.
Amazing, amazing. That's good. So yeah, I guess overall, how do you find the entire experience, and is there more scope to doing more deals in the future with us?
Yeah, I found the entire experience super easy, super painless, and yeah, I'd very much like to keep working with you guys on uh securing more properties, I guess.
Thank you, man. And we're not stopping until we get to that dream house in Sydney. So really
Yes.
appreciate your support and looking forward to growing together as well.